Welcome.
Welcome to episode 3.
We made it.
We did. We came here to Poddy.
The series.
The series.
It's really kicking off.
Episode 3. We've got no headphones actually, which is actually kind of weird, but we don't really need headphones this episode.
Don't always need them.
No, yeah, exactly. Who cares?
How's the reception of the first 2 episodes?
Don't have a clue.
Yeah, it's been interesting, right?
I mean, to be fair, people who have seen the reels have been like very supportive of us, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know who's actually seen like the actual full episodes, but people who have seen it on social media have been like, oh yes, big fan, so cool.
Yeah.
A more positive reception than I actually expected. Not that I was expecting bad, but it's just like, it's pretty low key.
Yeah, you kind of don't know. And that's the whole thing about like overthinking the process, because immediately, as soon as you do a kind of clip of that level, with it sounding that good, people just like, oh, you're legit. You don't need to question it.
100%.
Which is interesting.
One thing we both sort of learned from the last episode is that we went on for like way too long. And so we need to so I reckon for this episode, we should sort of be a lot more stricter of our time. Maybe we've started like a timer just to see how long we're going for. Yeah, or maybe we've got to, I don't know, chop it up in between. Just, more work, but...
Yeah, but then what we're going to actually do is like talk about like that timing, and just be super strict, but just be like, 10 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go.
Yeah,
so
100%.
That's a good thing to do. And just going through like the whole process of looking at like how the clips and all that kind of stuff work, and we've been having a conversation about not like saturating people's feeds and then like my view. I think we'll get into that a little bit later, just talking about what your views on kind of social media and consumption of things like that.
Yeah. But I was just thinking like about this episode today, like it's kind of a shame. I mean, people who are watching won't be able to tell actually, and people listening definitely won't be able to tell, but it's just such a good day outside right now. It's like a bluebird cracker day.
Winter is coming.
And it's one of those crisp winter days. It's kind of the best winter days. And I was like, man, if only we could do out, we're stuck in here. It's kind of like, if only we could do it outside. Should
we just do that?
Maybe we should. What should we do though? Do we want to like just go outside and film outside the studio? But I feel like we should get something with a nice, vibe and atmosphere. Maybe some sort of white noise in the background.
Should we just do the beach episode?
Oh, the beach. Sounds like a good idea. Should we just do it now, or like we cut like a few days later to like us recording it on a separate day?
We don't need much gear, do we?
Nah.
Should we do it?
Let's just do it.
Okay,
let's go.
End of episode. To be continued.
And now. Is the pot okay? I wonder if that caught.
Poddy.
We came here to the pot.
Giant pot plant.
It is a real plant.
It is a real plant.
Okay, I think it's fine. Does it look all right?
It's fine.
I didn't hear a crack, which is a good sign.
How did it fall over so easy?
I think because you're a fat ass.
You sound like the guy off Kill Tony. I was following that.
Anyway, switch the camera angles. Haha, we actually lied. We set up the shot before.
Jokes.
All right, let's go to the beach. All right, let's turn off the camera. I'm going to grab this bag. Nice, packed away tightly. Let's roll. Maybe. See, I wasn't lying. It is a cracker day. Look at that. Should we take the spaceship?
That's how we get in there. I do look at that every day.
We don't have the budget for that yet.
No.
Maybe we need to be sponsored by SpaceX or something.
Not old Mr. Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah, maybe not actually.
Elon's got it.
But what vehicle are we taking today, Reese?
I was going to be funny and walk up to a really flash car.
And then we just cut to us going inside a different car.
But there isn't one. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's turn that one off.
Oh, I can't wait for a coffee. Off we go.
Off we go.
To the beach.
But I guess continuing on the podcast, welcome to the next little studio recording. We've got the GoPro set up, and we've got a couple of lav mics.
Couple of labs.
Which you didn't even probably notice because it's quite, we've sort of camouflaged them quite well.
Very
as a nice
discreet.
little test of audio actually, with little lav positions, I've got mine hidden under my jersey, and Reese's got his just on his little lapel there.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
So this little part is to South Piha.
Aha.
So we'll go back there and have a little look-see.
Cool.
But we're going to get coffee first. I feel like a tour guide.
Yeah.
This is great. We're going to stop here and grab a little coffee.
Piha store. Oh, it's literally called Piha store.
It is called the Piha store. Good stuff.
So you reckon good coffee's there?
Yeah.
Okay. We shall see.
Guaranteed good times.
I'll get a mocha, please.
Mocha?
What size?
Just a medium, please.
Another medium flat white, thanks. And grab 2 of the muffins, the large ones, please.
Mission success. Coffee's in hand.
Yeah, boy.
Let's continue on the tour.
Yeah, boy and girl.
And we're back.
Let's go.
Let's go. Seatbelt on. Make it click.
Ah, yes. Very importante. It's Murray. Good food.
Murray's the store, by the way. Reese just doesn't have random friends who just live out in the. What the hell is that kind of house?
Oh, yeah.
That's a crazy house. It was like, all right, I got to describe it to people who can't see, which is everyone.
I'll send you a link.
No, we probably don't want to dox the person, but
Yeah. Here's the house.
I mean, if you've been to PA, you've probably seen it. But
What's the
there's
show
a house
Arrival?
on like a V. It's like a V of
So
concrete,
weird.
and then the house sits on top of it, like it's a balancing bloody act. I don't know what the structural engineering approval process for that house was going to look like, but
He's probably the guy that does the approvals.
what, Murray?
Yeah, that's Murray's house.
That's Murray's house.
Have you read Moby Dick?
No,
Probably not. Sounds like a kid's story.
it does.
Tis not. Tis not a kid's story.
I mean, does Moby Dick sound like a kid's story?
I don't know, I always thought it kind of was. About a whale. Ain't no kid reading Moby Dick.
Isn't it like a whale that like takes down a ship or something?
Yes. One could summarize it
I don't know.
in such fashion.
I don't know what's kid friendly about that.
Full auto.
Autobots, robots in disguise. No, dude, right here. This is the angle.
That's the angle.
This is the angle.
That's the angle.
I'll put this over here.
That's the angle, you flaming idiot. You know, pretty much the only place I'll eat a muffin is from that store.
Really?
Not that they're like, you know, the most epic muffins. They're good. But it's like I've usually gone for a surf, need some carbs.
Yeah.
Hey, bird. Oh, I was reading about you guys in Rob's book. You're not from around here, are you? Bloody imports. Just waiting for our guest to join us for today's episode of We Came Here to Poddy.
We came here to party at the beach.
I couldn't wait.
You couldn't.
Ate the muffin. We're
Ate the
meant to do a
muffin.
review.
We both drank our coffee, but that was mainly because it was getting cold and we, sort of didn't last very long, did it? But I've got my muffin now.
It's a good coffee when you drink the last bit and it's still cold and you're like, oh, it's good.
It is, yeah.
Into it.
Actually, I wanna put
So
this
here
down.
we are.
We're here at the beach. Hopefully this audio and everything's working. We've kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, we've put some testing into it, but hopefully it's actually all working out.
It'll be good. Otherwise, you'll be getting camera audio again.
Yeah, and it's going to be like
plus
really
wind,
far away.
Plus beach. Okay, here we are. We are at South Piha today.
South Piha. Shout out South Piha.
Looking towards the keyhole in the background.
Is that what it's called? The keyhole?
Well, yeah, the keyhole. Kind of paddle out through there. Pretty messy, but there were some people getting waves. It's amazing the waves that some people can get in really pretty average conditions.
I mean, if this is average, like, that looks, I mean, from a boogie boarding perspective, that looks very boogie boardable.
Oh, mate, you can boogie anything, can't you?
I wouldn't say anything.
Shallow, deep, you guys do it all.
It's not going to be very, not going to be very exciting with nothing.
A little bit, well, there's more wind than I told Ryan there was going to be.
Your experience in forecasting is showing through here a little bit.
It's onshore.
Onshore.
Yes. And of the wind, I was unsure.
Ah, yes, nice.
No, it says it's around kind of like, 10, 12 Ks onshore, but I reckon it feels like a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
What else is going on here? There's no sand flying.
Which is great. Well, that we can feel.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some sort of micro level of sand.
Micro level of sand.
Yeah, micro level.
Discuss.
That's a very scientific measurement right there. Micro level.
Where do you think the sand is coming from right now? Are you going to find it later in your pocket or something?
Maybe.
You're going to be like, I've been to the beach, it's everywhere. And
literally, it happens. Yeah, you're going to find it in your car tomorrow, by the way. There's probably already sand in there, to be fair.
There's always sand in the car.
Yeah.
So yes,
we're here.
Store, muffin, coffee. Had a little look at North Piha, but actually a part of this, if we had all day, right?
Yeah.
Then we would have been searching around, trying to figure out different ideas.
Yeah.
And then because we're a little bit time crunched to the point where I just bumped the next VO back.
Speaking of which,
I'm
we should keep an eye. I'm going to keep an eye on time. Okay.
How long we got?
We're on 11:55, so if you want to be back for 1, we've got half an hour, 35 minutes.
All good.
But that's easy. We can do that.
Yeah, sweet as.
But
pretty much, we made it. Here we are.
We made
at
it.
The beach.
We've said what we were going to do. We've got the actual podcast mics with us.
Yeah. Which is a pretty wild setup,
by the way.
Because this must, you don't really see many people doing a 7B with a wireless transmitter.
I have seen a few people, but never at the beach. This is revolutionizing the game here.
Yeah. It's funny. What qualifies as a podcast? Well, it is a podcast. You're sitting down.
Exactly.
On a mic.
At what point is this not a podcast? We're talking. We're just in a bit of a interesting location.
Yeah. We were earlier talking about why people want to be full-time YouTubers and filmers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then you just make shit up.
Oh, totally.
And go and do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
There's really no rules. You can do whatever you want. We'll have to get some sort of other B-roll of some sort of panoramic shots because I feel like...
Yeah, you can't really see.
I mean, you can kind of get a taste of what we're sitting in amongst, but as from a first-time experience on Piha, this is it's a pretty magnificent environment, I have to say.
Lucked out on that little experience note.
Yeah, totally.
Pretty cool. And maybe we do another one in the middle of winter,
Yeah.
On a nice, crisp day when there's waves and a bit of action and people will commentate.
Yeah.
Do a live...
Oh, yeah, surf commentation, except from from someone...
that'll be fun.
Yeah, that would be
fun. And then we do
yeah.
another one in summer, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out how we go for a walk and,
Yeah, how we do
make that fun.
We saw lots of little, sort of side roads on the way here that we could do potential walks, and we were thinking about doing potential a Mount Eden episode because we're both, from the Mongafo area.
And it's pretty much going to become a nature podcast.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the most we're surrounded by it, but also no one else is doing it. So maybe we just,
It's crazy after, starting to record this other audiobook. Now, whenever I see these birds, I'm like, oh, I know a little bit of your backstory.
Totally.
Saw a sparrow. What a sparrow ate your muffin.
Yeah, wow. I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately, but to be fair, they might be trying to get it again. But
still good.
Yeah.
Still good.
Still good.
Wind just dropped off.
Wind has dropped off.
That's nice. I don't reckon there's going to be any wind getting into these mics at all.
I reckon there probably will because it's coming from behind us, although our bodies are blocking it a little bit.
Pretty good, these mics for blocking that out. We'll test it. That's part of the fun.
We'll see. I'm kind of doubtful but you know what? It's still going to be fun. This is part of the experience. And, yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of questions for you.
Okay. I haven't got questions for you, so we're just going to have to wing it. But
the experience of doing, well, we haven't actually released episode 2 yet. We've just kind of been
the recording.
Yeah, rolling out whatever we thought we needed to do with episode 1.
Yeah,
like the intro, showing people kind of what we were doing, and then some kind of clips from episode 1, and getting some feedback about the rollout and and how to go about the whole thing.
Yeah,
which I'm in between the kind of just do it haphazardly, because the whole point is not to do this super 100%. Structured, trying to gain traction and like doing this super like set out thing. Like we're trying to create this movement and try and get everyone on board. Yeah. Because part of it is like absolutely not that, right? We're doing it for our own experience and for the people who would find it useful.
Absolutely.
Few really like interesting things have happened. Number one, again, the amount of work that it takes to, and the time in between when you're rolling stuff out, how fast that happens is wild. Totally. So like to be consistently posting stuff is pretty crazy.
It is insane, yeah.
And then getting some feedback, because we often provide, information or kind of strategies for like businesses and stuff on how they should go about posting. Yeah. So we're trying to see if those strategies
actually
work or how we could improve them.
Yeah.
And then we got some feedback about like, just posting clips from the episode is kind of like lazy posting, right? And you're not really providing anything more. So, but the good side of that is that it's actually quite cool to think about other ways of doing like
different content,
voiceover stuff, or actually just like giving some insights into
like BTS little clips.
Yeah, totally. Or, makes you expand and try and do some other stuff.
Other stuff that you can't necessarily fit into an episode, maybe. Yeah, totally.
So that's been interesting.
It has been interesting. I think it's kind of good that we're like, that's kind of like you said, it's the whole process of like, we haven't like from the get-go stuck to like a strict schedule. We're figuring it out. Not to say we won't do like something like that in the future, but we will do it if we feel like there's a need for it,
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're just kind of doing it as and how we want it to go.
So we'll figure out what the direction of the next episode is. Yeah. And like, it's not a continuous trajectory where you're just like knocking it out of the park and people are following. So I'm like literally going, my whole thing about social media is I like stayed away from it for a very long time, because I don't want to like haphazardly come across stuff that I really don't care about in between trying to find the gold. Yeah. And then I advise people, like we're all trying to do, is not consume so much social media. Yeah. So then you're adding to the pile that is like out there. So the best thing we can do is make it constructive and useful.
Absolutely.
And actually talk about, some of the balances between, what's worth consuming and, because everyone uses it differently, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've kind of been dabbling into that, which we haven't talked about really, which is after episode 2, we kind of wanted to do like a little announcement for our social medias, like something not that, just like a little, hey guys, we've got a podcast, by the way, come follow it, Yeah. And then it sort of quickly became, well, when we sort of thinking about it, we're like, well, if we want to make it enticing for people to watch and listen, maybe we should actually film it in our setups. People can actually be like, oh, that's what they're going to film it in. That's what it's going to look like. They can get kind of a taste of what the actual episode is like. So then we sort of set up these cameras, 2 cameras, to do like a little talk to camera, essentially. Oh, wind. Oh, Reese, what's that bird? Go.
Oh, not on to that page of the book yet.
Not up to that page in the book. For those watching and listening. Oh, he's come up to us.
Looks like he's got a little superhero mask on.
He does. He's got like a white face.
Come into the frame, mate.
Come on.
Come and be identified.
What are you?
Interesting. Okay, I've snapshotted it in my memory.
Yeah, come back to me on that one. It's kind of like a really cool looking seagull, but maybe not.
Somebody will just like look at that and go, come on, bro. That's a, whatever that is.
Yeah. He's quite friendly. He's probably looking for a chip.
He wants that muffin.
He does. Yeah, I got to watch that.
What is your kind of view on social media? Because I know, like, you were saying that you didn't want to be like spamming the account, like your personal account with like all the stuff from the show.
Yeah.
One of my thoughts about that was like, there's a certain point where you almost have to spam because you want to like gather the people that actually want to see it, and they might not see it for ages.
Yeah.
One of the really interesting things that came out of it is there was somebody that I worked with in Australia, who I'm pretty much like not connected to really at all on social media.
Yeah.
Messaged me and was like, how did you just end up on my feed after like 10 years of not seeing this person?
That's so random.
That's like the random algorithm, like maybe there was some like TV
Mutual
show
friend
thing
or something.
and you were involved with it somehow and then it's ended up. And like a couple of people in Aussie have like messaged me and gone, oh bro, I haven't seen you for ages.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
A side effect of what we're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been kind of like up and down. I'm like, oh yeah, adding to the pile of things that people have to do.
Yeah.
The other side of it is myself. Man, the amount of time, like I'm listening to a podcast now because someone I know is making it and it's like one of the top podcasts in the country.
Wow.
Well, it is the top podcast in the country.
That's awesome.
So I'm listening to that. That's like mind-blowing production.
Yeah.
But in terms of even my close friends going, oh, I listened to the audio version of your first episode.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, you really took the time to do that?
That's awesome.
Like that's a lot of time. That's two people that have told me that, and I'm like almost questioning them.
Yeah.
Where did you find the time to do that? Like that's a proper thinking about me and what I've done, and then they've given up half an hour to actually listen to something. So I'm like, wow, that's quite crazy.
It's so surprising. Yeah. I guess for me, I've kind of had a similar experience. Like people that I haven't talked to in ages have been like, wow, that's so cool. Like, and like my sister's like, I think she's like our biggest fan. She's like commenting on all of our posts.
Yeah.
And she keeps telling me every time I see, oh, I love that podcast. And like, I mean, I think it's cool as well. But also, we're just sort of figuring it out. Like we're still pretty like low key about the whole thing. So
even like the main driver, I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is the main point of us doing it? What's your kind of rundown? The main point in us sitting here doing, like couple of points, right?
Yeah, it's a couple of things. So me, it's one thing. It's kind of a bit of a fun project. Like it's a bit of a passion project. Like we're just doing this for our own interest in the podcast realm. And also, the other reason is because we make them so often, we've never actually done one for ourselves. So it's a really cool like playground for us to experiment with things we wouldn't do normally. Like going to the beach, going to Piha and bringing our 7Bs with us, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing, which also comes sort of links to like we're doing it for fun. Like this is kind of cool. Like this is stuff that you and I are both interested in. And then thirdly, it's also we can use it as a platform to do other things, like interview people that we are interested in, or work on different projects, whatever it is that we're interested in. Like we can use that as a platform, and I think having it at its core being not a commercial project is quite freeing in a way because we're not constrained by like we have to make money off this. We have to reach our targets. We don't need to get sponsors and stuff. Like I think that's kind of a key ingredient which makes this what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, what about you? How do you feel about it?
Well, just following on from that, like we don't really need to make a return on investment for our time. And we're lucky enough to do that because we have all the equipment for like from, the organization, the studios that we run.
Yeah.
And that's one of the kind of things where I'm like, you've got all the gear, you have zero reason not to be like this, showing people how it works and answering questions if people have them and helping people kind of do that. So that's kind of the main thing. It's like it's almost unavoidable that we should be doing this, right?
Yeah.
And then using that experience to be as good as we can with the flexibility in our gear and understanding like how to make things look better. And that's personal and professional.
Exactly.
Right? So that's the crossover of the two.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like invaluable experience of getting behind a mic and getting in front of a camera that is gonna, help us for whatever we're doing and our confidence in getting over that.
Yeah.
then the other side of that is people actually watching us develop those skills and get better and come up with other ideas without without a certain plan of what we're doing. It's not all kind of mapped out.
Yeah.
So that's a huge one.
Yeah.
And maybe in that there's like some kind of untapped kind of thing that we ended up doing. You know, like someone said, oh, like you should do more of that. You should like be on a radio show. And I'm like, oh no, we already do all this other stuff. We don't really have time for that.
Yeah.
But maybe, it's quite fun.
That's right. It's kind of an exploration, right? We have the opportunity and time to explore random things like someone suggests something to do us, or we go to the beach, or whatever it is. We can do that, and there's some really good points actually. That there's also the educational layer as well, where we get to show people, and hopefully people can gain value from us experimenting with different things and showing the process. But also, you're right, like it actually sharpens at our tools and our own professional projects as well. Like using this equipment, we don't always get to use these sort of wireless transmitters and stuff like that. So it's cool to like actually go through the process, and we've learned a few things by doing it. So quickly too. Yeah, just by doing it once.
Yeah. My last thing is actually like a more like holistic view of having ideas.
Yeah.
And then just going out and just trying them and just trying to get like more on a roll with that kind of thing. Like just getting so backed up with all of these different projects, and they all seem like they're such big projects and they always take time. Like I want to, redo my voice reel. I want to do a voice reel for you.
Totally, yeah.
I want to actually do like an audiobook reel. Well, it's, maybe that's something that I knock off this year and I record. I'm the voice of an audiobook.
Absolutely.
I've been recording them for 5 years. Maybe that's something I should like jump into that seat and do.
Yeah.
But having people see on the, from the other side that we're trying to like push through these creative ideas and actually do what we're saying we're going to do.
Yeah.
Even if it's like not a solid plan.
Yeah.
But it's just like, just exercising the creativity muscle.
100%.
And like trying to like being a little bit uncomfortable. Like this for us is like completely comfortable.
Oh, totally.
Like this is super chill.
Yeah.
So that's why we can actually do this and not think about this at all, basically.
No, totally.
But it's the other stuff that it's going to like, okay, now we've done that.
Yeah. How can we
now we're
up?
going on to the next thing. Yeah. Like what are we actually trying to do and then show the process of doing that.
Yeah. So. And I like the idea that we've kind of, like you said, we kind of don't really have much of a plan. Like we're not planning this massively, because often when you're trying to tackle like a project like this, like the biggest hurdle is the beginning of planning and like thinking it out. That's kind of the biggest thing that stops people from doing it. Like it's almost discouraging, like looking up at the mountain above you going like, oh, this is so hard. But actually just starting going, and trusting we'll figure it out on the way.
Yeah.
Not only is interesting to, I think interesting to watch, but we learn something about ourselves. Like we go, you know what, we can do, like figure this stuff out. Even if it is chill, or not chill. And so it's sort of, it works both ways. It helps us, but also helps people who listen and watch.
Yeah, totally. I think, interesting thing, as I'm sitting here, feels like I'm holding on to like an ice cream. The wind has slowly been chilling my fingers, and these mics are not light. So do we recommend, like it's been fine for now.
Yeah.
Are you totally doable?
Thoughts? Oh, totally. Yeah.
Totally doable.
I haven't, like, it's not, for me, it's not fatiguing or anything holding it up.
Nah.
The question is what it will sound like. But from a practical point of view of just like carrying around, I think it's great, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. Like, it's great. I do, I'm still wearing it, but it's not connected to my lav mic, but it'd be good to sort of hear the difference from the GoPro footage from before, in the car and us walking about versus these mics, and to see what is actually better. My prediction is the lav mics are going to massively beat the 7Bs. Just because I think they're going to be more versatile in these kind of environments, whereas these guys are more designed for studio environments. But, however, I think it's such a cool experiment to just try it and see it. Maybe it actually is really good, and this becomes a viable technique.
Good to like visualize, predict what the sound's going to be like.
Yeah.
Because then once you get it.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
There was something else that we mentioned in the car that we're like, we'll talk about this. Was it the beach? Something about the beach.
Oh, I was going to talk to you about surf stuff.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, we have talked about surf stuff quite a bit.
Forecasting.
Hopefully there's maybe been some overlaid of some B-roll footage if we've been bothered to do that of the actual day, because it is a cracker.
2 boogers just went out there.
Boogers? Oh,
Boogie boarders.
Boogie boarders.
And a surfer. I mean, there's actually some quite fun little waves. If you had the time.
You were kind of, yeah. I think that looks good.
We found this beautiful whale tail to sit on.
Yeah. It's a nice little, it's quite a cool version of a bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
pretty comfortable,
nice.
actually.
Very comfortable.
Well, we're going to head back to the studio.
Yeah. What time is it? Hopefully, I haven't actually been looking at it, so this is a bit of a faux pas on my end. But
it's coming up 12:30.
Oh yeah, awesome. Perfect
Good timing.
Hopefully, this episode has been interesting. I don't know how much is going to be edited because there was a bit of a drive here, and we had a bit of a tiki tour to get coffee and whatnot. But
we'll chop some of that up.
And hopefully it looks cool. Thank you all for joining us on today's episode.
Yeah.
Who knows where we'll be in the next episode?
Yeah. I'm going to be asking like people super transparently, is it useful?
Totally.
You know, is it useful for you?
Is it
like
providing value
we'll carry
to
on
you?
doing it regardless because we're just going on little adventures around and we have the time, space, and equipment to do so. But ask us some questions.
Yeah, please give us some feedback. Give us some requests as well. What to do next?
Yeah.
I have a couple ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us some more ideas. What you'd like to see more of. What you liked, what you didn't like. Because it'd be interesting to get some feedback on it.
Yeah, and actually, just one other thing.
Yeah.
One of the main things in getting projects kicked off.
Yeah.
And most of the time I'm a bit of a solo venturer.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're doing it in your own head and you've got all these different ideas, it's kind of hard to, prioritize them and figure out what you're going to do. There's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole thing about collaboration is this has
totally.
been such a good example of telling someone else and then halving the workload.
Oh, bro.
I 100% wouldn't have done this if I wasn't getting you. So I
100%.
know you're sorting out the GoPros. I'm over here doing this. We have the same skill set.
Yeah.
So it's just go and find someone else that can.
I think it helps so much with creativity as well to bounce your ideas back off of. To be like, oh no, that's a good idea, or maybe we should do it this way, maybe differently.
Yeah. And mix skill sets.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone might have audio. Someone might have. The camera side of
or
things.
the editing skills.
And, so that's what actually pushed me to do this because I'm no, you can totally just, it's double the speed.
100%.
Wild.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's us.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Hopefully that little sparrow's in the shot.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Maybe.